Hey, what's going on, guys? How's everybody out there doing on YouTube? I hope everyone's well. Um, I want to start by saying, my channel, it's not, um, specific on anything. This is not about bashing people. This is not about wrestling. This is not about, you know, catching predators, or having any type of judgment towards people. This is a video where I ask you guys all the time, what kind of content would you like to see? I don't really have any type of topics because, no one's really told me anything that they would like to see. So, I'm just thankful that y'all watch me, and, even when I rant about nothing or talk about nothing, you guys support me 100%. So, for the people out there that are fans of me, I'm a fan of you too, because, for me to go on and rant about things and complain about things, or just do whatever, you guys have always watched and supported me, and it's amazing, and I thank you very much. Tonight's video. Tonight's video is pretty much I always tell people, spread love, spread kindness, and be respectful towards one another. And I am definitely all for all of that. And I have forgiveness in my heart. But the thing about forgiveness that people misunderstand is people think, I have to apologize for other people's wrongdoings because they don't want to own up to their wrongdoing, so they think it's whatever, time just passes. We're on the same page again, and, until the next time, until the next time, until the next time. That's not how life works. Funny thing about life is, after a while, you learn what's not good for you, what's not good for your mind, what's not good for your heart. And I can honestly say that I will probably be friends with the people that are no longer on speaking terms with me, or me on speaking terms with them. I forgive them, and sometimes it's about not having so much pride and being humble. And I can honestly say, a lot of the times that there's issues, a lot of the times that there are problems, it's not always the other person's fault. It's not. It's because I let arguments turn into arguments, and I let things escalate, and I let things bother me to the point where I just, argue back. Life doesn't work that way, You don't have to argue back. That's not how to win an argument. An argument is praying for people and forgiving people wholeheartedly, but not always letting them back into your life and back into your world because, they make your world an unhappy place. And you're doing nothing but trying to be happy. And same goes for them. They're obviously not happy with me in their life. The shoe goes on the other foot. So it's they're not happy with me in their life, and, instead of arguing back and forth all the time and being angry all the time, sometimes it's just better to let things go. Even if other people don't know exactly what's true, what's not true, because they don't come to me, or they don't go to that person that they believe is saying things about them, or, putting down their name, or running their name through the mud, if you will. That's crazy to think, if maybe Other people came to me and other people came to the person that's supposedly saying all of these things and tried to work it out, things would be better. But bottom line is, there are going to be people that don't want to come to me or come to the other person, so they are going to form an opinion of you anyway. So, that opinion has already been made. Like, they already think about you what they think about you. You have to understand you're not always responsible for the way that somebody feels. I can honestly say, well, if people try to say mean words or try to do things that are not kind, or, like to start drama, that they can't make me mad unless I let them make me mad. How I respond to somebody's actions is on me, and arguing back would be on me. Them arguing back and fighting with me would be on them. So, yeah, people want to forgive and they want to say sorry. The definition of sorry is like, okay, I didn't mean to do that, and I will not do that again, and I apologize, and let's try to work on that. But when it's the same consistent thing over and over and over, it just becomes toxic to your life. I love people, and I always have it in my heart to forgive them. And sometimes I wish I was forgiven, and wish I didn't react the way that I react. People, when they're angry, act a certain way. So, when they do that and people fight about it and can't get over it, it's just no longer something that is needed in your life. Don't get me wrong, because the people that I no longer speak to, or that no longer speak to me, will probably speak again. They probably will. But they need to know, and I need to know, that they're serious, and they need to know that I'm serious, and so forth. But this is not an easy video to make, because people are going to assume when these conversations are being had on YouTube that they're being talked about, and that they're the ones that I'm speaking of, or feelings are going to get hurt, and it's going to make people reflect. And that's basically what it is. It's just, if you have a guilty conscience and you are letting things reflect on your life, and you say, oh, he's talking about me, he knows he's talking about me, I probably am, because that's your opinion that you formed. So if you think I'm talking about you, I probably am, because otherwise you wouldn't have a guilty conscience. And don't get me wrong, when people have discussion and they're saying negative things and they don't like me, sometimes I assume they're talking about me. But okay. The thing is, you can't let it affect your day. You can't let it affect your life. You can't let it slow you down. You can't let it hold you back from the goals you try to make for yourself. You gotta stand firm, and it's not your fault if people can't let go. People need to let go. I can let go. I've let go. I'm happy with my life. Yes, I do fight depression. I have depression, and it has nothing to do with them not being in my life, because I've decided I don't want them in my life. I've made the decision, okay, well, if you think it's best that we don't talk anymore, I agree with you. I made the decision to agree that maybe this is not a helpful situation. So I just figured I'd go on about that, because people don't understand what forgiveness is. If you don't know what forgiveness is, it doesn't mean you let people walk all over you. It doesn't mean you let people you know, oh, I'll be your friend again because you wanted to hug it out. You know what I mean? You wanted to hug it out. We hugged it out. You hug it out 2, 3, 4 times, and then end up in the same result. Like, it's because you're not making changes in your life. So I'm making changes in my life, and I'm gonna see where I go. You know. I'm sorry if I'm just going on and on, but there's just certain circumstances that people don't know, and I want people to watch my videos and see if they like my videos, and not base it on the way that I look, not base it on the way that it sounds to them, because something that sounds a certain way to you may not be what the person's saying. You might want to leave comments and ask if you don't understand. You might want to leave comments down below and ask the questions, and I can give you the answers. Just like people that don't speak to me and people that don't care for me, maybe you should ask me, like, what is my deal with you? What is my problem with you? Like, what is going on here? And I can honestly tell you. But if you don't come to me and you formed your opinion, so be it. You formed your opinion. And that's awesome. You are entitled. But I think everybody deserves a chance every now and then. But when you give them chance after chance after chance after chance after chance, you kind of look ridiculous because you just become somebody's punching bag. Not this guy. But so anyway, that's enough about that. And I hope you all enjoyed my video from last night. You know, when I like to say that everything is alleged when I talk about people, because, like, even if you have some type of proof, they can twist it and they can lie about it and they can make it into what it's not. So I always say alleged. You know, this is alleged, this is alleged. Allegedly this happened. Something that is not alleged is, like, we need to get pedophiles off our streets. We need to get people that want to harm children off our streets, or wherever they may be. We need to get them behind bars. You know? I don't understand the person that I did the video on last night. I really hope they take a look at that video, and I hope they respond to that video, and I hope, you know, they get the help that they need. Because that's a thing too. Like, yeah, everybody needs prayer. Everybody needs guidance. Everybody needs encouragement. But when you're doing crazy, sick, disgusting, you know, just nasty things, I can't encourage that behavior. That's not something that you can encourage. Like, the behavior has to stop. You know, you have to, like I said, make that change in your life to become a different person. You know, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over, you know, and then expect different results. But you know who I'm talking to. I'm going to say it. Jonathan or Jessica Unive, whichever you like to be called. I mean, I'm not really worried about, like, misgendering your name, because, I mean, I've seen some of the videos you've done. I've seen you talk to, I mean, these people and using voices. I don't know if allegedly these people are underage and allegedly these people are you're harassing, okay? But I do know you use baby voices and animal voices. I do know you go around flashing your boobs in live chat rooms. So, you know, I've seen you do it. I've seen the video. I own the videos. You know you do it. So, Jonathan or Jessica or Sir or Mrs. Unive, stop it. Stop it. Like, you're not funny. You're not cute. I personally find you ridiculous. That's not alleged. I find you ridiculous. I'm allowed to form my opinion. That's my opinion. And God, you know, will forgive you. You know, you can be forgiven. You know, I'll pray for you and, all your victims, alleged victims. And that's it for this video. But I just wanted to let you know, I do have forgiveness in my heart. I do love in my heart. I feel for all of the friends that have always come into my life and friends that have left my life. But there's a reason for everything, and there's a time for everything. So, maybe we'll work it out. Only time will tell. Sometimes it's best to let go. So, sometimes you have to say that the ball is in your court. This is Dominic, and I'm out.